Shane, 2 matches down, third match, you sitting on number 4 on the leaderboard. How are you feeling about today's match?
So today I'm going for the breaks and finishes. So as I'm sure Nikki's going to do the same. Hopefully it's a good match. We get going early. We're just going to enjoy it and give the viewers a show.
Spectator value, we want to see some golden breaks. We want to see some apples. Any plans? Have you been practicing your break?
I tried yesterday and it never worked. Hopefully it works tonight.
I'm hoping for your sake as well. Just in terms of score predictions?
Yes, it's hard to say. It's going to be an evenly match. But if I can steal a few frames in early, then I should be.
Both of you going to be gunning for the same thing, and both of you fighting for, obviously, to get higher up there on the leaderboard. You got a match up against Lucas coming up soon as well. So surely you want to get your points.
Yes, we try and accumulate as many as possible. Breaks and finish, very important.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much, Shane. That was Shane. Now let's go to the man with the hairstyle, Nico Erasmus. Looking the look for TV. Looking confident, you're looking brave, you're looking determined. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling everything you just said.
And then just in terms of your matchup against Shane, Shane's a very accomplished player as well. Lots of accolades under his belt. What is your plan in terms of the game?
Play my best to take every chance I get and to make sure I do what I'm supposed to do.
You're sitting on number 6 on the leaderboard, so obviously you need to get up there. Some apples, some golden breaks?
Definitely some apples. I'm not sure about the golden breaks.
They were close calls, but none of them have been able to get a golden break. But we love seeing the white blackball move. Have you been able to move it in your practice?
Oh yes, definitely. I think Tuesday, I had 2 golden breaks, yes.
Brilliant stuff. Wishing you all the best. I'll join you in commentary. Prince, over to you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there is now the players that are going to be featured in this match. It's Shane Pillay up against Nico Erasmus. As you can see, Shane is ranked number 5 in this, and Nico Erasmus is ranked number 7. Break and finish is only one in between the two players, 11 points to 9. And I'm going to take this moment to welcome my co-commentator here for now. That is our host venue and one of the big brains behind the SPL in the form of the Rick Star, Sri Lanka. And Ricky, good evening. It's been one of the longest weeks for you.
Good evening, Prince. Yeah, thank you very much once again for having us. Been a very long week. I'm actually super tired.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would have all noticed.
Yeah.
Lucas Venter, obviously at number 1 right now. Takalani still holding on to number 2. Aaron worked his way up quite a bit, and obviously Nsovo's won 5 frames. He was 8 right in the beginning, but he's managed to get quite a few points onto the board, so he'll be happy with his performance tonight. I think this matchup that we're about to witness is going to be an exciting one. Both players very, very attacking. Nicky more so than Shane, but if Shane gets on a run, we could see some damage being done. I know he was expressing concerns with his break. He doesn't know how to break in on this table, so
and they say Rick Star styles make a match, and we've got these two players coming up against each other. It is now Shane up against Nico Erasmus, and both like to be on the attack. Rather, Shane is the one that plays the mature pool.
Yeah, look, he's got a good percentage game. He is more attacking than defensive, but if need be, he can defend. But if you look at the SPL setup, the rules, you don't really want to get into a tactical warfare in a match. It's more about winning frames and getting more points on the board. And there you go. 2 balls, 2 balls. Can we see an apple in the first frame? Everything is open.
And it's a yellow party. Seems like, look at the break again, Rickstar, brought to you by Cuesports Africa Media. And what a nice spread. What a nice spread.
Looks like he's considering yellows, I think. He's got a few options here. I mean, he could go for red, but I think yellow is the better option.
Yes.
First ball going into the top corner pocket there. This is obviously a very important shot. Where will he land for the first?
What a shot by Shane to actually get into that key yellow.
Seemed to have died a little bit off the cushion there. I think he would have gone a little bit further if he had the choice. Nicky ramped up. I was speaking to him in the background, and he's also put quite a bit of time and effort during the week. Oh, and there's a unforced error from Shane.
He's using a hard tip, so there's quite a number of limitations somehow. It's good in as far as giving you the ability to be able to pot easy and land, but rather, those sticky shots always come to haunt you with the hard tip.
Yeah, look, I think it's a bit of a combination, the hard tip as well as it being the first frame. Nice confident pot there from Nicky. But yeah, I think he missed just purely out of a little bit of nerves in front of the screen. I'm hoping that, as the weeks go on, the nerves start subsiding, the breaks and finishes start flowing. I'm amped to see the first player to get 3-4 breaks and finishes in a row.
Yeah, and that stopped. And now he's got the yellow to the left-hand side that he can cannon it onto the one by the pocket. And how vital will this be?
Yeah, I still got yellow just beneath the black ball there, in a little bit of trouble. He's going to have to try and develop that into a position where he can pot it. But absolutely, I think he spot on. Is definitely going to go into the black ball, I think.
What a shot for Shane.
Will he use the yellow into the center and then kiss into the black ball? I don't know, because the angle of that kiss might mean that the black will hit the yellow closer to the red ball in the bottom left-hand corner. Let's see what he does. He's not happy with that. He's going to pull something out the hat.
Bad area to land on,
Yeah, he's
uncharted territory.
He's landed literally in no man's land. He's got to try and develop something. Look, he did aim for that, and I think he's going to get a kiss.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can he still go corner?
Okay.
Can he still go corner?
Can definitely get that yellow ball into the corner
Age
pocket.
ain't nothing but a number, Rickster.
Nice.
Never an easy shot.
Never an easy shot.
The young Ricky was dispatching this with an amount of ease.
Nicky was here Tuesday night practicing on the table, and his mom was with him. Haven't seen Yvonne in quite a few years, so we did a bit of a catch-up. We used to work together on the committee.
Yes.
Nice shot there from Nicky. That was a confident shot.
Yes.
I don't see many obstacles here. Oh, funny that he's actually going and looking in this position. Back in the day, he would have finished the frame already and been on to the next one.
Yeah, he should be really backing himself up to can be able to take this frame here and then have a little bit of a heads up, that is Nicky. And he's one player that you will back 9 out of 10 times to finish an eligible finish.
Yeah, especially when he gets going, he's a formidable player, and he finishes, frame after frame.
Yes.
But I suppose, like many other players, you hope that they hit a bit of form and see the best come out of them. I think, when you get to a certain level, that's just about percentages at the end of the day.
Yeah. Okay. Rixa is that moment where you can tell the people how they can be able to get in touch with the Supa Pro. Those that've got keen interest to be host clubs, or wanting to be co-sponsors of the SPL itself.
Yeah, from a player perspective, we always direct people to the website. Go and register there if you'd like to become a SPL player. From there, we can fit you into leagues. From a club perspective, obviously we've launched in Gauteng, so we'd love for other Gauteng venues to get on board, and players at the end of the day will dictate as to which clubs will get involved.
Yeah, we got Llewellyn here, who's been doing quite well in the comps that are being hosted here. He's becoming what you call must stand, the man that always features, in what is happening here at the club.
It's a weird coincidence that he came ninth in the playoff.
Yeah.
We were wondering he should have been in the top three, and ended up being ninth, and now all of a sudden he's winning all the tournaments on a Thursday. So
maybe it sparked something out of him.
Smart guy, this Llewellyn.
So it's the mindset, so he says, Yeah. There we see Shane with the potential to can be able to take this particular frame here. Shane with an opportunity to can be able to can take this frame and then make the scoreline a lot more interesting.
I think I just want to mention something with the diveclub.org. We've been working behind the scenes in terms of our stats and that, and I want to try and get a report out to see, what are the average times that a player is playing their frames.
Yes. How vital is a good start, in this format there, Rickster, because a lot of players have been wanting to harp about, putting themselves under pressure to say, I want to start well.
Yeah, I think, in anything, you want to start well. I mean, that's ideal, but it's not always reality. But we've seen it, I think, on a few occasions where the player's kind of out of it, hits one win, hits a break and finish, and all of a sudden they're right back in there. Aaron himself was 4-2 down against Takalani just now, and he came back very well to beat Takalani. So, yeah, you want to get a good start, but I mean, you're playing against another decent player. It's not like they're just going to roll over and let you steamroll them. So
the amount of pull, that the players are exposing themselves to, courtesy of the SPL, Rickster, what is it doing to their careers?
Well, again, we've been speaking to the players behind the scenes, and they've been asking us for content that they could share. They've all been approaching sponsors. So I think things are looking good. It'll be a rocky start in the beginning because it's a new concept. But I think at the end of the day, if we're just consistent with our approach, I think the players will benefit in the long run, especially with the likes of decent sponsors. Nice shot there from Nicky.
Yes. We've seen the playoffs being concluded for the first division, second division, third division and fourth division. Tell us about the excitement that took place when you had those playoffs.
Nice kiss there from Nicky. He's actually put himself in a decent position for a finish here.
Yes.
He's got one small trouble ball with that red ball. I don't know if he's going to try and push into the yellow. I think he rushed that.
He rushed that, yeah.
Yeah, the playoffs took place. We had to get to a stage where we have our first, second, third, fourth divisions lined up. The unfortunate part right now is that there's quite a few championships taking place. There's that international one in Mauritius. There's the SABF championships in Nelspruit. Obviously, the PSA nationals coming up in Potch. We've got the under 15, under 18s happening at the moment for BSA. So yeah, there's just so many championships at the moment. So we decided just to leave it. So the plan is to launch that. I think as soon as the nationals is done, and then by season 2 they will be running at the same time as the Premier.
Yes.
So it's just for the first season that we can't do everything together.
Yes.
But it's so exciting with so many things happening in the Cuesports world. there's often so many complaints and talks
What a
about
shot by
politics.
Shane there.
A shot there from Shane. He's onto that black ball now. And an opportunity to get to even Stevens, one each.
And he went to that one with a lot more confidence, and wanting to make sure that he delivers on the promise of not wanting to let his mirage of followers down, and it is at that moment, where we're going to have a slight change in commentary. Thank you, Rickstar, for joining us here. It's been an awesome evening.
Cheers, friends.
And
Thanks
we're
very
going to
much.
have Clivey and Nsobo taking you through the next 2 frames. So we're going to have a slight change in commentary as we navigate to the middle of this last session. Clive back on with Nsobo Matonzi. He'll get to find out from Nsobo how it went about with his match, his confidence levels, and SPL holistically.
No, Prince, I've already spoken to Nsovo. I don't need to talk to him anymore.
You said too much today. The business needed to be done on the table, but yeah, it happens.
What do you think about the matchup, Nsovo, between Shane and Nico? Both of them great players, both of them wanting to have an awesome start as well.
I'm actually thinking this is a good match. I was actually looking forward to watching this match. I was actually going to rush home, sit down, watch this match because, they're both exciting players. And so far it hasn't disappointed, if I must say.
I think there were some missed opportunities with both Shane and Nico. Just spoken to Aaron earlier, and he said to me that he thinks it's going to be quite a high-scoring matchup between the two of them.
I would also think so, but you see the problem with this stage here as well, there's also the nerves that we must take into account,
Yeah.
Yeah, you might see us smiling there on the field, but deep down there's a lot of things happening. But I honestly think if they get to control their nerves, then it will be a high-scoring match.
You faced Shane in other competitions?
Yes, he's actually a very strong opener. He's one of the players that I hate playing against because he goes for the finishes and they actually work out. Sometimes you're sitting there, you're thinking, you're like, Shane, why would you do that? And he makes it happen. So he's a very exciting player to watch, but especially, and also for you can't even say anything about his age, compared to his age mates with this game because he's on another level.
He's very good at potting, so you give him an opportunity, he's going to pot and he's going to position it and he's going to go for the finish, like he's doing in this case. Yeah,
definitely. And he finesses the wides. He has that touch that makes people fall in love with pool. He just touches it so nicely. Whether it's a long shot, whether it's it doesn't matter. So he's
lots of experience.
Yeah. I would say that. I think he started playing pool before I was even born. So
let's see how Shane goes about
You expect that.
finishing this frame off.
Yeah.
Sets himself up so nicely for the black ball.
Yes.
Brilliant shot.
Yeah, no, there was.
And so, just to mention that obviously there's quite a few sponsors that have come on board. We'd like to encourage other people to sponsor, to build the game. You coming from Soweto and doing so well, it would be quite encouraging to get more of these sponsors like the Sombhani group of companies, the Dive Club, Cuesports Africa Media, to come on board. What would you say to try and encourage them?
You know what? We have honestly played this game for such a long time.
Yeah.
And for me to actually come and play this league, it was a very easy decision, because previously we've had competitions or like these tournaments and stuff like that. We had the hopes, but they never materialized. You know?
Yeah.
And with this here, it just says to me there is hope for pool, and all the sponsors, you know, they have the vision of making the pool great on and off the table. You know,
Yeah.
it has always been my wish that players would actually get paid to play pool. You know, and it seems like we are well on our way with that. And I'm honestly looking forward to it. But I actually had to I was semi-retired, if I may put it that way. But when
At your
this-
young age.
at my very young age. No, I think I'm just young, but in the pool space I'm very old, you know. Because I'm playing the game for more than 20 years now. So that's also quite a long time, and I've had the hopes that that's a great shot from Shane.
Great
Yeah, that's
shot
great.
by Shane. He's leading 2-1.
Yeah.
Nico looks slightly concerned. Looking at the clock
Yeah.
to try and see how much time do they actually have.
Yeah.
33 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah. No, after that shot, I think I would also be very concerned as well. And after that fluke shot as well.
No, Shane planned it.
Yeah. Oh, he planned it. No, I think so. I also think so. Because I see the position. He got it right. So, no, man.
Very
So,
good shot there
yeah,
by
so
Shane.
as I was saying, with I would love for more sponsors, man, to come on board to
Yeah.
help bring the game. It actually helps a lot in the sense that for me to be the person that I am today, it's mostly granted to pool, you know. I can speak English now because I played pool.
No, and the amount of talent and skill that sits in our country with pool,
Yes.
it's amazing. It's a beautiful de-stressor, and we
Yes.
want to try and encourage more support for the game. If you want to get involved with the Supa Pro League, you can register with us. www.supaproleague.com. Super spelled SUPA. Just to mention some of the accolades from with Nico. He's a doubles champ under 18 and under 23 in 2010. Also SA Opens finalist. He's got a grocery list of accolades. Also runner-up at World Champs under 23 in 2011. First seed at the Worlds 2011 as well.
Yeah. And funny enough, the first final of the junior championships that I played against, unfortunately I lost. It was against Nico.
Brilliant finish by Nico, fearless Nico, to equalize the scores 2-2, which is probably making it into a nail biter.
Yes, and you can see also the nerves are coming down a bit, you know, and I think the water is also helping as well.
Are you saying his water is spiked?
Yeah. I can definitely tell it is. It is.
Now I'm going to be watching your games
Yeah. No, it is.
and what you're drinking.
Exactly. It's very important. It's very important.
Petunia doing an amazing job as the ref. Faultless refereeing by Petunia today.
Yes, it's honestly spotless, you know, and even with the racking of the balls,
Very quick.
very quick, you know, and that's what we're rushing for, since we're running against the time all the time, you know?
I'm looking at a possible finish here by Shane and Sovo. I don't know what your thoughts are. I mean, you would love to play next with the table looking like this.
I would love the chance, you know. with the reds or the yellows, but I think the reds are far much better than the yellows, even though all the balls are in the open. There's no difficult ball, you know. So I think Shane should actually go for the reds and go for the kill.
Yeah, definite opportunity there. We got Kevin Chetty saying SPL is definitely bringing out the best from our players, best product to bring out professional players. It certainly has reached a very, it's a world-class standard, hey, and so forth.
This is world-class standard. You can't even tell which country it is from. It's just, you know, you look at the players, you look at how they play, you look at the stage, you look at the table, the balls even. Everything is just world-class, you know. I would love for even the other players that are not playing this to be a part of this, you know. And
we're proudly South African.
Exactly, and there's Shane giving back this, getting Nikki back onto the table, which he wasn't supposed to do. He had a chance of just going either with the reds or the yellows. Everything was there for the taking. But
I don't know what you think of Wayne Parker's prediction. It's predicting 6 games each. The matchup between Nico and Shane.
It's a possibility. It's a possibility. And looking at the way that the guys are playing, they quick. Both of them are quick, and they're going for finishes. You know, they're playing open. There's no negative play, if I may put it that way.
Yeah.
And there is actually a possibility for that, for a 6 each.
How would you go about finishing this frame if you were playing?
So I would take that red where Nick is taking it right now, and then
would you move the white all the way to the center?
Wow, that's a very good shot, because now you can go for the center. I'm not sure if this red can pass this yellow to come to the corner, but if
doesn't
it
look
does,
like it.
Doesn't look like it. He's going about it in a way that I don't understand. I can't even explain it.
He's doing a Clive shot.
No.
Most people can't understand my shot selection.
No, it just shows you how different players play, man, and how they read the game, how they understand the game, you know?
How we think as well.
Yes, exactly. So for me, it's you finish one side and then you go finish the other side. Nicky went to the one side, came back to the other side, and then went back to, you know, it's a lot of back and forth for me.
And he's on point.
And he's on point. That's the thing.
Great shot there
Exactly.
by Nico Erasmus.
Yeah, it's a
Going for the finish. And he's playing it confidently as well.
Yes,
He knows what he wants.
He's playing it very confidently, and I think for me that's a difficult shot. But the way that he left himself there, he knows that he's going to put it.
Great.
It's a great shot.
Absolutely brilliant shot. How he finished.
Yeah. So, no, he played it very different. He played it very different, and
Like Nsovo said, unpredictable, but great execution. And he did the job.
exactly. No, that was proper. That was proper.
Putting Shane at a disadvantage. Nico with 3 games to Shane's 2. Shane's a fighter. Both are fighters, so Nico's going to want to get the next frame to take the pressure off. But for now, the pressure's still on.
I honestly don't even know who am I supposed to root for here. Because if I was rooting for either of them, they actually getting me at a disadvantage. So, is it possible for both of them to lose?
Got Raja Naidu on the stream saying that pockets, or those pockets, are very forgiving. We saw how Nico finished that last frame. It's not always that forgiving if you look at it from a player's perspective, because you're playing on a table that's different to what you'll normally play on. Am I right?
That's very true. It looks the pockets may be a little bit forgiving, but the table itself is not, you know?
Yeah.
So we are playing against the table as well. We're playing against the balls as well, because we're not using this set on a daily basis, you know? The
Yes.
reaction is very much different, and it's just a different playing field, if I may put it that way, you know? So it works a bit in our favor that the pockets are a bit forgiving, but overall it still balances out.
The guys have 23 minutes left on the clock. Nico leading 3-2. Nico's gonna want to take an advantage here.
Yeah, but it's on.
It's a great shot there by Nico. And it looks like, with the exception of the balls closer to the top of the red and the top,
Yeah.
he's actually got a clear vision right across.
Yes. But I think with this shot here, he wanted to pot that yellow, you know, just get it out
Out the way.
you know. And wow, that was just unlucky. And if he had gotten that, then he would have at least had given himself a 50% chance now, you know, because the other two reds as well, they're still a bit tricky. But now I think he's just digging himself into, I don't know, a big hole. So
I wonder if he has an angle, or he should just go for a double.
yeah. Yeah, I think he just went for a
I mean,
safety shot.
if he went for a cross, he went for the safe shot.
I think the red couldn't pass the yellow for the cross double. Yeah, but Shane should go for it, because yeah, you don't want to be bringing a player back onto the table, you know. As much as he would have played a safety shot that side with that yellow that he just pot now, but having another player on the table just puts you at a disadvantage, because the player can make miracles happen, you know. Nico
Yes.
has a way of making things happen, and you don't want to regret giving back a chance that you could have used to finish the game.
Great shot there by Shane. Good positioning. Set up for center pocket.
Yeah, that's a nice shot. But with these tables here, this shot is supposed to be easy to come back in position for the black ball. But on this table here, I wouldn't, if I see something different, I wouldn't be surprised. You know?
Yes.
I
But
wouldn't
more
be
challenging.
surprised. Yes, it's still a bit more challenging, but honestly, overall, it's a good table. Wow.
Great shot there by Shane. Evening out the scoreboard, 3-3.
I think
Taking
we-
off the pressure.
I think we're getting to that 6.
Well, they got 20 minutes more on the clock, which, if my calculations serve me right, I'll see probably another 4 more games. As you can see, Shane's execution of winning that frame, but challenged on the black ball, but he did it comfortably.
But don't you think that the frames go a little bit quicker towards the end?
It is, because the players are getting more confident. Frames are going quicker. In the beginning, it's a lot more of a tactical game.
You can see Shane is focused.
Also sizing each other up. I mean, surely you guys do that.
No, why? I don't do that.
Liar.
I honestly
Sobo.
don't do that. You know, funny enough, I don't even look at the fixtures up until I have to see what time I play.
Oh, wow,
that's
okay.
the most important thing for me. What time am I playing? Who I'm playing doesn't really matter. It's just me against the balls that I'm playing on the table. And yeah.
Brilliant break there by Shane. Gonna look for the apple. You were fortunate enough to score a point with the apple and Sovo.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for in this game, yeah. I'm always hunting for the apples, but they're not coming as much as I would love for them to come, but that's what I'm hunting for. I'm not, it's, that even gets it shows the exciting part of the
Exactly,
game.
from a viewer perspective as well.
Yes, and also for my own sanity. You know, I love it when I just get there, make the finish happen. It just makes me smile more. So
Some of you make it so easy, or make it look so easy. I think Shane's got a problem with the red ball close to the center pocket.
yeah,
That's his biggest challenge.
yeah. But with chain spotting, I don't think that is that much of a problem. Wow, that's a good shot.
That's his wife, Chantel, his biggest supporter as well.
You can see she's saying that we are getting this frame. We need to get this frame.
I promise you, it's both of them playing. It's 2 against 1.
Exactly.
We were talking to Chantel the other day. She's got subtitles written on her face.
Wow.
Shane's playing nice and confidently.
Wow. Well, that's a good shot because I think he wants to either put the center, position himself for this corner here. No? Wow. That's a very good shot.
You think take that to the top first?
Yes. Yes, he didn't get the right
It's
angle.
not the right angle. I mean, it's not the best angle. It's not impossible.
Yes,
It's not the best angle.
Yeah, just not where you want to land, especially when the score is that tight, because you can't necessarily control the white very easily and still put the ball, you know. So, yeah.
Yeah, it was always going to be a tough shot, but it was also a game-changing shot.
Yeah.
Nico is going to want to take advantage of that.
Yeah, no, you can tell with Shane's face, he's like, I had this apple.
Exactly, with an extra point.
Exactly. Wow.
Very unlucky for Nico. He's playing some really confident strokes.
Yeah, no, that
And
was very unlucky.
Unfortunate with the white ball having to sink
Yeah.
for him.
I think Shane is going to be a little bit relieved as much as he has lost out on the apple. If you're still going to get the point, you know, it's way better. Way better. Because with this tournament, each and every frame counts. It's a format that we've never honestly played.
Exactly.
But it's very interesting, and it has opened up the playing field, you know.
Yeah, Shane's got to set it up quite nicely for himself so that he can take the lead 4 games to 3 against Nico Erasmus.
Yeah. No.
Thank you, Nsovo. It was nice chilling with you.
Thank you.
Thanks for the laughs in the game and making it entertaining for us as well.
All right, sure. Thank you.
We've got Natai coming in on commentary now. Natai Chetty. Welcome, Natai.
How you doing?
I know you're probably re-evaluating your games and thinking,
Yeah, I'm just.
I could have done this, I could have done that.
I'm just reimagining that black that I missed to make it 4-2.
Exactly.
You know, what a game changer that would have been. I should have just taken my time and actually powered it in. Yeah, I think it just happens, so, you know. The emotions got to me at that point, I guess.
That's the nature of the game, but we live and we learn.
Yeah, no, definitely.
As you can see now, Shane's broken. I've seen it quite a few times with the guys breaking and white ball sinking on the break.
Yeah, look, the table is obviously not breaking as how it was breaking last week. I think it's definitely much harder to put a ball now that the table is being played in. I mean, I was even struggling myself. But yeah, I think the cut break is something that the guys need to start trying as well.
So every week is a new week with the table being run in more and more, obviously. Nico's playing some brilliant shots, playing quite confidently. Do you see a finish here, Natai?
Yeah, definitely. I think he can run into the. Oh, he's not even looking at that right. Oh.
See, I would have played on the top as opposed to going down straight away.
Yeah, look, I think he was afraid of running into that yellow and being stuck for the white ball. But yeah, playing on the top half of the table would have definitely been a better choice here.
He wouldn't be too impressed with himself with that shot.
Yeah.
If you just tuned in, this is the Supa Pro League. You can get in touch with the Supa Pro League on www.supaproleague.com. That's Super spelled S-U-P-A. Any club in South Africa can get involved with the Supa Pro League. We've got some great sponsors, the Sombhani group of companies, the Dive Club, Cuesports Africa Media. Also got Nukes Creations, Rogues on Radio, and Billiard's Café as sponsors as well.
Oh, good shot there.
Great shot there by Shane.
You can see he's letting out his stroke much more now. He's definitely got a finish on here.
I've noticed when you Premier players are playing, slower start, but then once you start potting, then you playing more confidently, you're all in. Except, of course, with the tactical play by your opponent, and then you getting snookered, and it's very difficult to come out of that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the good players, they wait for their stroke to get in, and I think that's where the class then shows. Obviously in the early parts of the session, it's a lot more difficult as you're just starting off, still warm, getting warm. But yeah, Shane is definitely stroking well now.
I don't think you'll be too happy with the positioning of that white ball with that shot. He's gonna have to do something fancy.
Yeah, he's gonna have to make a good cut here.
Can you see it going?
Yeah, definitely. I think he's playing safe.
Yeah, obviously the yellow ball on the top is his safety. That being said,
Yeah, he's just holding the
Nico's
pocket
got so
and,
many balls on the table
yeah,
that he could get to that yellow ball on the top.
Yeah, no, definitely he can. I don't think he wanted to do that. Shane definitely has a chance now to finish this frame and go 5-3 up. It's a big one for Shane.
So why there's so much thinking associated with this game, and you have to think quite quickly around what shots. You only get 45 seconds on the clock.
Oh, very controlled shot by Shane there.
Is he going to have to screw it back? What would he do here?
He's going to come between the... Oh, that's an even better shot. Less risk of getting stuck behind the yellows.
You've seen it. I could be a Premier player now.
It's anyone's game when you're on the table. You're playing the table, you're not playing the opponent.
No, mate. I played against you. Shane, great finish there by Shane, taking a confident lead thus far. 5 games, Shane leading to 3 games.
I know Shane definitely has the upper hand now, especially with the break.
He does. He did say before the match that he wants to win as many frames as possible. And Sovo was saying that the games are moving quite faster, much faster, in the second half of the match.
Yeah, definitely. I think by then the players would have definitely
Settled in.
Yeah, settled in. Strokes are warm, and just going for the kill. Because every frame counts here. Oh, that's a good break.
Shane to break, white ball
Oh, but the white fell.
unlucky, and I mean, you would be so excited with this
Yeah, definitely.
with this
Chance
table.
Chance for Niki to really bring it back here. Big chance for Niki here.
Nico will be thinking in his mind, if I win this frame, then it's just a matter of equalizing it.
Yeah, he's got enough time on the clock. It's definitely in his favor.
It's just now his ball selection.
Yeah, I think once he's done with the bottom of the table, it's going to be quite simple thereafter. He must just make sure doesn't lose the whites.
And keep his composure. I think he should have moved the white a lot more down the table.
I think he's a potter. That's a good shot.
That was a good recovery. Still has an opportunity. Center pocket first. Then the ball to the top.
He might fire it down, eh? Might fire it down to the bottom pocket. Risky.
Well, he's got some safety there with the yellow ball.
Look, Shane does have a lot of yellow balls close to that problem ball, so obviously he definitely has a chance to either break it or even double drop it in a skill shot.
Shane is 2018-2019 SA Seniors champion at Hollywood Bets, comp winner 2024 as well, multiple Springbok caps, also Bekele Beke winner. Favorite player is Ronnie O'Sullivan.
There we go, Shane took that ball out.
Quite comfortably and nicely as well. Made it look so easy.
Shane's definitely warmed up, yeah. I can see him making it 6-3, yeah.
The prediction of 6-6, who was it? I think Roger. I'm sorry, Roger, if there was a prize to give, you would not be winning it. That was
mistake.
unfortunate for Shane.
Mistake from Shane.
Can play a fancy shot, cutting that yellow ball to the top.
Yeah, Shane.
It's his only shot.
Look, Shane always seems to surprise us, so let's see what we're going to expect from him here. Can definitely look at the skill shot. He's looking to cut it.
Nice try. But it looks like the white ball could have also blocked his way if he cut it
If he cut it
more
then,
accurately.
100%. It's the risk in that shot, definitely.
And then there's a finish looming for Nico Erasmus.
Yeah, Niki definitely has a chance to level this with the time that's left.
Set up nicely to drop the black. And does it successfully. 5 games to 4 now, just 5 minutes on the clock. Nico definitely a lot more relieved.
Yeah, I think that was a big frame for.
Massive frame for Nico.
Even for Shane, I think it would have put him in an advantage spot, especially with the way Lucas has been playing. I mean, he has 19 frames now. He's sitting far ahead on top there, so it's definitely a fight here.
This is an important frame for both players to win.
Definitely.
So it's going to be a bit of a fight. Let's see if it will be nice to see both players running around the table.
Yeah,
We love
definitely.
it. From a viewer spectator value.
Most definitely.
That's what we love.
Oh, nice break from Niki.
Great break by Nico. He's gonna. There is a possibility with an apple.
Definitely.
Drops the red. I think he would go with the. He would go with the red. And he doesn't.
No, he's gonna go with yellow yet.
I didn't understand that because of that yellow by the red by the center pocket.
So he's gonna actually look to take that out right now. In this shot here. If he clips this red, I'm sure he'll take it. Even if he nudges it. Yeah, there we go. Oh,
Very unfortunate for the fearless man, because if that worked out for him, then then he'd be able to get the apple.
yeah, he definitely have a finish on. Shane with the advantage of 2 shots.
Smile on Nico's face.
That was just unlucky by Nico there.
I love the camaraderie between all of you as players, Natai. It is very encouraging for developing players like myself to actually watch and see the growth in the sport, and it's quite an inclusive sport.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, we also playing to also, try and better the sport, better our game, better the sponsors that are coming through, Pool is not recognized as wide as it should be.
Correct.
There's a lot of, I'd say, future in pool, especially with the younger generation as well. I mean, you see kids 13, 14 and, they're making apples, making finishes, really
Exactly.
class. So, yeah, definitely.
Great stuff there by Shane. He's got 2 minutes 39 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, he just
It's
needs
going
to
to be
make sure,
an interesting one. I've seen him, I'm not sure who it was a match against, but went down to the last second. Llewellyn, it was in the first matchup, and Llewellyn refereed, and Shane actually lost the frame because it was a foul by
Yes, I remember
white
that.
ball still moving.
Yeah, I remember
Sorry,
that.
not the white ball, the object ball.
Yeah, that was down to seconds. Yeah, Nikki definitely with the chance here. To
Clear
get
the frame?
Yeah, definitely.
And even the scores.
Yeah, he just needs to make sure. Yeah,
Will be
That's a
5
good shot from Nikki.
games to 5. I wonder if the yellow, if it actually goes. It looks. I mean, the pocket looks
Look,
big
it
enough,
looks
it will have
tight,
to be-
But he just needs to watch the pace on this for sure.
tiny touch.
There we go.
And exactly.
This is not an easy shot. This is not an easy shot at all. If he just makes the putt here, at least he'll be able to take that yellow down.
Got 1 minute 23. What a great shot.
What a shot by Nikki.
And he's going to have to go for another fancy shot, and he's only got 1 minute 13 seconds to do it. He's going to want it. Now we're going to have to see the running from Shane.
Definitely.
This is the part we look forward to.
Yeah. And it's on. It's definitely on. He just needs to make this putt.
Thank you very much, Natai,
Thank you so
for
much.
chilling with me.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yes, guys, thanks for Natai joining you on commentary. And there we see
What-
Shane with a
and-
spectacular opening there. Yeah?
Look at this. Shane gives us that spectator value again. He's only got 30 seconds. It seems like it's
It's a norm
Shane's
with
act.
Shane. Yeah. Yeah.
he wants to give us that entertainment value. Exactly what we love. Nah, I think he must take it to the and he does that, making the scoreline 6 games to 4. Well done to Shane against Nico Erasmus. What a brilliant final matchup between Shane and Nico. There we go. Chantel celebrating so nicely. Subtitles probably saying yay, yay, yay. Petunia has done a spectacular job of the refereeing today. No glitches. Everything worked according to plan. rack the balls up so quickly, so nicely. You don't realize with the clock, it's actually very important. The ref has a massive, mammoth task. Handing over to Prince.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, after a spectacular evening of league matches here on the SPL tonight, we've just had another winner here in the form of Shane Pillay. Obviously, it wasn't easy getting to play the last match, which is more like the graveyard fixture, but we'll get to hear from the man himself about his thoughts on this performance and playing the very last match of the scheduled fixture tonight. Shayna, not easy. I mean, you're not a young man anymore, and having to play the very last one of the evening, how was that for a start?
It was actually a good match. I started trying a bit too hard early. Then I just slowed it down a bit. Started making some crucial mistakes early. But hopefully we got it right and we got the win today.
It was close to another potential tie here, Shane, where you controlling things, but you're not really bearing the quarter chances that come your way.
Yeah, I had a few chances. I gave it back to him, but I'm happy with the win. So,
what could be the improvement areas going into next week, Shane?
Work on the break. Work on the break and get my cueing right. I'm not cueing perfect, but we'll get there. I'll put in some time for next week.
He's a giant in the game, and he will most definitely go back to the drawing board and then pull it back. And Shane, your message to fans?
Yeah, thanks to my fans. Here's my biggest fan sitting in the back here. So it's a good result.
All right, we've got it from Shane Pillay, and we're wishing him the very best in forthcoming fixtures.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, and joining me here, it's none other but Nico Erasmus, who seems to be a bit unlucky, with the business end of the match. Like it was evident tonight where he got onto that tailing yellow and could not give control to come onto the last yellow and bring the match into a tie. Nico, another one of those nights, maybe to forget easy. What can you say about tonight?
I won't say forget, maybe learn from it.
Yes.
To do better, do different. Yeah.
You're playing lots of pool. I mean, lately you've had session matches and stuff like that. Where is it missing for you, to really bring it out when the heat is on?
The ball must roll for me, eh? If it's rolling for me, then I can play well.
Do you think you're doing enough with your breaks? Perhaps that could be a game changer for you, because we know you to be a fearless attacking player. But your sting is a little bit low at the moment.
I won't say low, I'm breaking not too hard for the white ball to stay on the table, not to go in or off the table, and go for almost anything. Eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what can we look forward to next week, when you come back from the drawing board?
Next week, I can't really tell you what can you expect next week. Next week, if you can interview me before the time, then I'll be able to tell you what to expect next week.
Okay. We've just heard it from Nico here, who's saying, he's ready to improve his ranking on the leaderboard, and we're going to get to look at the leaderboard here and see how things are at this juncture as we wrap up week 3. So there is a leaderboard. We can see Lucas still up there. Natai has taken a step backwards, and Alvin is still patched at the bottom. So lots to play for Nico, as you can see where you're standing on the leaderboard. I'm sure you will definitely move on and make it a better week next week. All the best, Nico. See you next week. And with that, guys, coming to you live from Billiard Café, the Cathedral of Pool in South Africa. We're saying cheerio, good night from me, my team, and my co-host, that is Clive Chetty. We say good night and see you next week.